Hi, I'm Karceno.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Karceno and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Shall we talk about this? Let's talk about it. Bronny James has his best game of the season. And people are jumping down my throat. What do you got to say now? I don't hear you talking about Bronny today. I have a hard time, man. I have such a hard time trying to understand people in this day of times. It's like I'm speaking another language. And it's like I'm stuck in a time warp where it's only a certain people in this circle that have this true understanding of what in the world, like we hear what it actually we say and able to comprehend the words. And it's like some of these people talk and it's like, what are they talking about? You're completely confused because it doesn't make any sense. I mean, none whatsoever. For instance, Bronny James has his best game as an NBA basketball player, right? Or this season or whatever. Somebody says it's his best game as a pro, and that I should be the one to apologize to Bronny James. And then all of these people and the fans are saying, yeah, you should apologize to Bronny. Yeah, see, you always jumping the gun. I'm always jumping the gun. Jesus Christ. Have any of you forgotten about who or what Bronny James is? Have you all forgotten? I haven't forgot. I haven't forgotten at all. So for me, what I'm seeing and witnessing is an entirely different circumstances than what you guys are privy to. And that's facts. That's real talk. Now, the point that I tried to make with everyone is that Bronny James has already shown you who and what he is. He's already done that. So what is the argument about? What do I need to apologize for? If anything, they should be apologizing to me. Look at these Glazers. This is what's out here. I want y'all to see this. Bronny James putting on a show versus the Blazers. 36 seconds. A 36-second show. Bronny James did this and Luka definitely liked it. He's improving. Who makes this bullshit? 5.6 assists versus the Blazers. You see, this is the type of nonsense you want me to apologize for? I do apologize. I am sorry for the fact that I had to sit here and watch this sorry ass shit and report it to you. Do they even hear what's coming out of their own goddamn mouth? You're glazing a guy that's got 5 points. He hit 1 goddamn 3 and got 2 fluke ass free throws. And you want me to apologize for a 5-6 night? Did you see how he got the assist? Of course you didn't. You just saw a stat line. It was 19 minutes, not 10 minutes. And you have to watch the games in order to understand what's going on. But I know these young folks don't watch games. They just look at a stat line and say, oh man, he went off. But if anybody else put up 5 and 6, you'd be criticized. He hit 1 3 and they were, oh, he's improving. Then I heard this nonsense that, oh, his defense was great. He shut down Drew Holiday. He shut down Drew Holiday? He held them when Bronny was guarding them. They were shooting like 33%. He only hit 1 shot on Bronny. I'm like, look, if he shot the ball and it didn't go in, he just missed. It had nothing to do with Bronny James. Trust me. Now, I'm not saying Bronny don't attempt to play defense. He does. Way better than his punk ass daddy. But I'm going to tell you like this. I apologize to you for them trying to display this to you as something of relevance. I apologize that you guys had to witness me make a video about this crap. It's nonsense. But yet, this is the reality they want you to see. They want you to see that and believe that. Believe this. This is what's great. This is the next line of generation of greatness. Let's just go around here and fluff everything. We're going to glorify a person doing 5 and 6 and make that the standard.
It's the ball hog gloves. You know what time. Like,
nobody else gets that. Only him. Because he's one of a kind. He's just that darn good. Anybody who know anything about the NBA know one thing. It's never about one game. It's never about one game. Dribble penetration. Here he comes. Hachimura moves over so he can receive the pass. Bronny throws it. He drove. Kick. Bang. Got a shot. Bronny's first assist. So for the first time ever, Bronny is dribbling towards the basket to make plays. Okay, here we go. They throw the ball in. Rebound. Turn around. Shot. Okay, Bronny just tossed it to him on the inbounds pass. That is not an assist. Well, you need to see it so you can believe in the reality, believe in the magic of the show. Now, here we go. Oh, he dribbled it off his own foot. Right? That's what happened. Now, it's a scrum on the floor. This guy don't even go because he thought they were going to get the ball back. Now he sprints late. So it looks like Bronny actually got there. He still caught up with Bronny. Bronny fumbles it, playing with it, and just kicks it back. And look at that. Vandy, whatever, standing right there. And they made it like, oh, man, what an insane play by Bronny. He's a playmaker like his dad. No, it's not. His dad's not even a goddamn playmaker. Let's go. Yeah, he taught him well about how to manipulate the media. There's a kick out. There's a drive by Bronny. And he gives it to the guy coming down the lane. What you're supposed to do, he had two options here. As they're sitting around here in the stupid ass zone, there it is, dropped off to the cutter. Right? Makes sense. All of this makes sense. Now, here we are again. On a curl. Here comes Bronny James. Oh, he loses and picks up his dribble. Not a good thing. Dips it off. This guy grabs it, the rookie. Travel. They let it go. He switched his pivot, but they let it go anyway. Now, that shouldn't even be an assist. Oh, show and go. So who should be apologizing to somebody? That's what I want to know. And why would they be apologizing? Look at that. Dipped off. Bronny makes a defensive play, cuts it off, saves the ball. He was aware of the drop-off play. That was a good play by Bronny. But nothing came out of it. But look, they stopped the 2-point conversion. Don't connect. Swings it to Bronny. Drew played off. Drew don't even jump. So let the kid shoot. Swap. Oh, net. He got one to go. Do you know Bronny James was 1 of 4 from the night? For all the people saying he deserved an apology. And here comes his highlights. Look at him. He's ready. I am ready for this moment. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, these highlights are amazing, aren't they? We watched a highlight of 2 free throws. Look at this. Who we going to? Let's go to Bronny. He's going to drive now. Bounce pass. There you go to Aiden. Now, see what happens when he penetrates instead of trying to be a three-point shooter, a 3-and-D guy. Drive in, make the defense fold, get it done, or a layup. But, man, what some impressive highlights. I got a lot to apologize for, my goodness. Can you believe those spectacular highlights? Oh, God. I owe Cassie an apology. I owe that slug bag an apology for being a cum basket? No. She need to get Diddy back his $30 million. Damn hooker. Man, look. If you go to the chip, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Well, I told you we doing this. I picked the Lakers and the Knicks. Now, I'm hoping none of them go. But I think the league is trying to push those narratives to go. But like I was saying, when it comes to Bronny James and LeBron, this was the narrative that they were pushing as they keep trying to push the Bronny James narrative, talking about how he's dominating and how he looks. I remember he had against the Bucks that time when he had 17, 5, and 3. And it was like, it's getting better. And LeBron likes it. Bronny is finally getting better.
Well, Bronny James has done the unthinkable. Yes, he has finally scored a single basket this season in an NBA game, as the Lakers beat the Heat last night 130-120 and improved to 5-2 on this young NBA season, and they moved into solo possession of the 3 seed out west behind only the Spurs and Thunder. They, of course, have been riding the insanely hot play of Luka Doncic, who posted a triple-double last night, dropping 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. But it is Austin Reeves who is really surprising this season. He added 26 points and 11 assists last night, while his 9.3 assists on the season rank him 4th best league-wide. And it was one assist in particular which got everyone hot and bothered in last night's game. An alley-oop to none other than LeBron James Jr., aka Bronny. And you are not going to believe this, but it came in the first quarter of the game. I know, right? Bronny, who was scoreless on the year, finally gets off of the schneid for this season, highlighting just how damn good Austin Reeves is. After the game, Reeves called himself the GOAT.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
For putting a scrub like Bronny in position to get a basket in an NBA game.
I've got to be the first person in NBA history to throw a father alive and a son alive. I don't know. Sky, gotta be right.
Okay, well, not exactly, but he does believe he is, rightfully so, the only player in NBA history to throw a lob to a father and son. The basket for Bronny lifts his shooting percentage to 14% now on the young NBA season in 46 minutes of play across 4 games. And look, while this video might be tongue-in-cheek to some degree, I still can't underscore how potentially rare this basket might be, as Bronny made only 21 total shots a year ago for the entire season. Meanwhile, human highlight reel Mac McClung, he of the slam dunk competition fame, who has won now the last 3 consecutive titles during the NBA's All-Star break, finally broke into the NBA himself with the Indiana Pacers after 4 years of G League dominance that included the 2024 MVP in that league. And it's really just too bad he doesn't have a famous father that could have gotten him in the league sooner. Alas, he actually had to pay his dues, and he is now averaging 9.5 points per game in his first 2 games in the NBA.
So without that, you see what it measures up to. So for me to apologize to Bronny James, LeBron James would need to apologize to Bronny James and the whole world for wasting everybody's time. We would not even be covering Bronny James if it wasn't for his father bringing this to the forefront. So now when he has a 5 and 6 games, everybody got to go crazy, or they're going to say, hey, you're being biased. There's nothing to be crazy about in the 5 and 6 games. No, I did not see improvement from Bronny James whatsoever. I just saw that he, instead of standing there, he was pushing the ball forward towards the rim. I don't know, maybe awful coaching. He saw finally somebody showed him awful coaching video, or myself saying, why in the heck you got Bronny in a 3-and-D situation when no one, is obvious they don't respect he could shoot. That's the scouting report on him. He can't shoot. But I was out there and he could shoot. At the crib. Oh, LeBron ain't gonna show up in my house. What's up? That Jersey, yay? What's up, bro? Yeah, like he gonna be like, man, you gonna apologize to my boy. Yeah, you gonna apologize to my boy. I mean, you gonna apologize for wasting people's time? Pretending to be the greatest player to ever play this game? When you do that, then other people would think about apologizing. Bronny got to take the blunt of the force of what happened. Very much so. What's up, bro? The Knicks played their best game yesterday, too. I want to let y'all know that. The best game the Knicks played was yesterday. That was the Knicks that y'all need to show up. That way. That's how you play the game. You know why? Didn't you see the ball moving? Did you see Brunson taking all those shots? He had what, 16, 18 points? Right? And then they won comfortable. You know why? Because everybody else was eating. He ain't got to do all that much. See? Everybody balanced attack. Flawless game from what they need to move forward. That's how it was supposed to look. Can't win with a point guard scoring 30, 40. Not going to win with him. Absolutely. Well, I don't know how much Brunson's gonna buy in, because if he play that style and they lose a game, then everything changes. So you never know which one you're gonna get. Hmm. This is why when I say make the right play, make the right decisions. I look at Bronny James and I just don't see any potential to be in the NBA. Not effective bench player, not effective. This is the NBA. You don't get excited over one game. Okay, then one game says, okay, that's one game. Then you revert right back down to what you was before. And if this is the best you can do, jeez. Hmm. No, it's not hate on Bronny. It's just really a realization of the truth. So y'all wanted me to apologize, and I'm still scratching my head like, what am I apologizing for? There's nothing to apologize for. I can see if he put up like a 50-point game with 10 assists, and I'll be like, oh, okay. He put on a performance. I know. Tell me about it. Yeah. Kobe is officially ranked number 10 and outside the top 10. How you gonna be officially ranked? Who's doing the ranking? I don't know who would hold Kobe Bryant out of the top 10. That doesn't make any sense. But you never know who's doing the list. So I'm gonna get out of here early. Get ready for these games. You already know, Ro. You already know. Peace.